Hi, meat. I imagine you've heard of it, and trust me, there are plenty of TikToks all about it. Raw meat TikTok is a very interesting corner of the internet, and whether they do it just for hits or they do it because they're super into raw meat is kind of irrelevant. It's weird and I don't like looking at it. I think the entire reason that raw meat content even exists is like a morbid curiosity. Like, I'm not watching The Liver King to watch how fast he can eat a liver. I'm watching to see the inevitable day where he falls ill. Not that I want that for him, but like, he eats raw meat. But for every liver king, there's about a dozen liver peasants. And that's exactly the kind of guy I want to talk about today. TikToker Paulie Long is exactly that kind of guy. He just eats raw meat, and that's kind of just the thing that he's into. Like, I get it, raw meat is cool or whatever, but you gotta like liven up your content a little bit. It's not just that he eats raw meat, because he definitely does do that. Imagine if you took like a health influencer, but like made everything he did disastrously unhealthy. And that's Paulie Long. The creator economy that revolves around raw food, raw meat, pseudoscientific health products is all just like a big grift to sell you some non-FDA approved supplements that don't actually do anything for you, but ultimately sound really cool. Primal Rage supplements, or big growth pills, Ooga Booga Ape vitamins. Do not buy any of these products. I don't need to tell you not to buy any of these products because they are not good for you. I mean, at best, they do nothing. It's a strange corner of the internet because a lot of the info that they distribute is hard to debunk because half the shit they say is kind of just made up, or it's based on like feeling. You know, it feels good to eat raw meat, I guess. But there's no scientific basis for any of these things. There's no reason to do any of them. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe all of the things that Paulie Long does are healthy and I should endorse all of them. There's only one way to find out. We're gonna look at his TikToks. We are.
Steady trying to find the motive. Why do what I do?
The day eating testicles becomes illegal. Put me in jail. That is 32,000 likes. Who's liking that? Don't ask where I got the handcuffs. I think we all know. Yeah, I think we do. I do. The dollar store ones? I feel like it should be illegal. True. Good. Honestly? Yeah. If you make eating testicles your entire identity, which, as you'll see, Paulie does, maybe you should be in jail. Maybe you're not a normal kind of safe guy for people to be around. So many of the comments are so confused about like, wait, it is illegal though. Is he talking about human testicles? Like, of course he's not talking about human testicles. He's not talking about human testicles, right? Oh my god! Dude can't even keep the damn yolk in his mouth. He's making a mess. If you're gonna be gross, at least fucking keep it in your mouth. God damn, dude. Oh, that fucked me up so bad. You don't have to do this. There's ways, I promise, there's ways to get protein that aren't this. And the same goes for all this fucking raw meat content shit. It's just so like superficial and so aesthetics focused because it's on the internet, so of course it is. But I'm just confused why. It's icky. It reminds me a lot of like David Blaine, right? Like, oh, I'm just gonna eat some glass for fun. Okay, why though? That's not impressive to me because you're not doing it with a purpose. You're just doing something weird, and then when everyone's like, hey, that's weird, you're like,
impressive though, right?
no, it's not!
Testicle, brain, and organ smoothie. Let's go.
Testicle, brain, and organ? The brain and the testicles are organs. If you eat raw meat, how do you not know the anatomy?
Testicle.
Ew, dude, it's so gross. It looks like fucking shit. It literally looks like he's putting shit in a blender. What is wrong with you? Like, imagine making your whole brand around, like, I eat testicles. I do. I like the taste of them. They do something for me. Dude, just, like, suck a dick. Like, it's okay. It's okay to want testicles in your mouth. But, like, you're fucking... You can't get over yourself, so you have to eat animal testicles.
Brain, heart and liver, raw eggs, fermented kefir milk.
Dude, everything about this is so gross. You're not even gonna put a Eat a vegetable. Make some broccoli. Why are you eating this?
Mango, banana, orange. honey and maple syrup. And now we enjoy.
Honestly, this slaps, and I'm gonna do it every day. You don't have to do that, though, is the thing. Please tell me, how do you feel after eating this? Felt amazing, actually. You're lying. Like, I don't think he's lying. I think he's, like, tricked himself into thinking that this is yummy delicious. Not yummy delicious. Patently not yummy delicious. How has he not gotten poisoned from the egg? You don't get poisoning or salmonella from raw eggs unless they're, like, the shittiest quality ever. Go try it and you'll be fine. Yeah? Why don't you try eating a bunch of raw eggs and meat and brain? You'll be fine! Listen, I don't know anything about science, food, math. These are all things that I don't understand very well. But I do understand when things are good to taste. And raw egg, not one of them at all, actually. Like, he put fruit and syrup in this smoothie. From that, we can understand that he has taste buds. He knows when things are good, but he chooses to avoid those things. He chooses to eat things that are gross. Something to think about. Hey, yo, hey, maybe not. Maybe don't do that. Maybe don't ever do things like this. Oh, this is so fucking gross. The dog doesn't even register that that's food, man. Why are you doing this? Who hurt you? That's not the laugh of a man who is well. That is not the laugh of a man who has his shit together. This guy is not okay. Like, I understand the point of his entire brand is to be as outrageous as possible, right? He wants people to get upset, talk about him so he can spread his weird raw food message. It's a classic no bad publicity strategy. The thing with that is, though, you can't do this. Like, I see what he's doing, and it's not like it's working very well. It has 855 likes because nobody wants this. Nobody wants to see this. Like, you could only push that outrage marketing so far. Like, his YouTube channel has like 1,000 subscribers despite the fact that he has over 500,000 followers on TikTok. Not only does TikTok not translate to other platforms very well, but outrage marketing doesn't work very well for longevity. You might get a couple of videos on your YouTube channel to pop off because someone got mad at your TikTok, but that audience doesn't last, especially when your whole platform is being a weird, gross fucking freak.
Yo guys, it's testicle time, and I want to show you the difference between a really good testicle and one that's starting to get bad. Check it out. So if you look closely here, look at the difference in color. This one is starting to go red and kind of brown. This one still has a nice orange, almost yellow color to it. Darker it gets, that's typically a sign that it's heading in the wrong direction. Now, this one is still okay to eat.
Okay, all right. I don't like that. You can't make a video being like, all right, guys, so this is what you kind of want to avoid in a testicle. This is kind of when things start to go bad. You can't just do that to me personally. What's the point? What does it give you? What buffs do you get from eating a testicle? What status do you gain? Like, oh, you're the testicle guy. You got the shirt that says it's testicle time. Is that really what you want? But I'm not a certified doctor or nutritionist, so don't listen to me. Wow, I agree. Don't listen to him. Don't eat raw food. I don't think any doctor or nutritionist would tell you to eat raw food and that would be a good thing. I think they would all tell you that's a bad thing to do. I think you should at least cook your goddamn testicles.
Call me crazy, but
I'm calling you crazy. I haven't even started this TikTok. I'm calling you crazy because A, what I already know about you. But B, you are about to advocate for human placenta pills? Do I want to hear about that? No. Do I want that? Do I want this in my life? Is this a thing that I need?
I came down with a chest cold the other day and I took one of these pills here. These are placenta pills. So,
okay, if you're gonna make placenta pills, why is this the branding? Why is this what you chose to make on the bottle, to put on the bottle for the placenta pills? I don't like that. I don't like that. What is this? What is this world?
I got them from the natural birthing clinic that we had our son at. And the midwife took the placenta home, freeze dried it, did some shit with it, put it in these capsules, and now...
Oh, yeah, no, did some shit with it. What? What did she do to the placenta that you're now fine? Sucking that shit down. What the fuck?
I got placenta pills. I took one of these in the morning, one of these at night, and I beat the chest cold in 3 days. Dude, I'm telling you, man, everything we've been told is a lie. Everything.
Everything we've been told is a lie. There's an interesting cult-like attitude when it comes to raw food people. The rejection of everything when it comes to like medical science is not only like inherently dangerous, but also just kind of stupid. Ultimately, it is the result of capitalism and big pharma dominating so much of American life that it leaves a lot of people completely disenfranchised with the medical industry, thinking that they're not getting the care they need because the science is wrong, when in reality, it's the financial policies that are wrong. On top of the way hospitals and clinics are organized in America, how it's all for profit, etc. I mean, it can all be traced down to capitalism and the non-socialization or nationalization of our healthcare system. How if you're sick, you kind of got to just figure it out rather than the government being able to provide what you need on demand, which is what it should be. But this disenfranchisement that people feel pushes them so far to the margins of what is actually acceptable medical science that they end up eating fucking placenta pills. Why? And it's something I want people to keep in mind. Like, these things don't just happen for no reason. People just aren't weird because they're weird. They're weird typically because of capitalism.
Everything we've been told is so fucked, man. Do not buy in to the medical fucking corporation industry. It sucks. It sucks.
Like, he's so close. Like, he almost understands why things are bad, but he doesn't. So he just says things are bad, I'm moving away, rather than advocating for fixing what we already have. Like, medical science is sound. Insulin? You should probably drink that or whatever. I don't know how many organs you can eat to really replace your fucking thyroid hormones, so maybe medical science has some good to it. It's just always very frustrating to me when people have the right idea and the wrong solution, especially when it comes to things like medicine. Not to say that like holistic medicine is complete bullshit, but a lot of cases it is, and this is barely holistic medicine. My man just ate placenta and was like, oh, I got rid of my chest cold. No. So you might be wondering, all right, we know this guy's weird. We know he likes to eat raw meat. What else could be wrong with him? You think he's like transphobic or something? Yes.
I am Optimus Prime, and I send this message to any surviving Autobots taking refuge among the stars. We are here. We are waiting.
To all the men left in 2022 that still identify as men. So that would include trans men, because they are men who identify as men. Hell yeah, brother. The fucking caption says, I am legend. Hashtag identity, hashtag gender, hashtag LGBT, hashtag pride, hashtag gay, hashtag lesbian, hashtag tran. And that has 500,000 likes, by the way. We're a rare breed these days. Is this supposed to be funny? Because it's hilarious. Please comment on all my videos going forward. Is this supposed to be funny? Because this is hilarious. A lot of comments are pointing out the obvious irony that this audio is from Transformers. You know, alien robots that identify as cars. Not to mention that they also have pronouns, but they don't have genitals. Interesting. Bumblebee doesn't have a big, veiny alien robot cock, and yet we all call him he. Curious. A meme so nice you know he had to do it twice. He had his wife do the same exact thing.
I am Optimus Prime, and I send this message to any surviving Autobots taking refuge among the stars.
I mean, it's so funny. She's just standing there. And again, he didn't even revise the text on the screen to apply to just cis women. This still applies perfectly to trans women. So good allyship. Does he think that like eating more testicles makes him more of a man? I'm just trying to like break down what his understanding of gender must be. Men eat testicles, women have baby. I guess that does make sense if you really think about it.
Think about it. When our skin absorbs sunlight, it generates vitamin D, supports bone health, lowers blood pressure, and promotes incredible mental health. Why would you skip the part that creates human beings?
Sorry I had to do that to you. There was a trend going around for a little while on like health TikTok where people were just pointing their asshole at the sun. I don't know why. They say they want the vitamin D, but like you can get vitamin D in any part of your skin. It doesn't just, if you only get vitamin D in your face, you're not only gonna have a healthy face. It goes to the rest of your your body. You don't need to do this. Can't wait to see all the duets and stitch videos from doctors and dermatologists, lol. Why? What? Me too. I never used all this SPF shit. This damn sunscreen. You know what's in that? Chemicals. The sun is not dangerous for you. It's good. Actually, go up and go touch it. It's actually good. Science is trying to tell you that the sun is dangerous, that it could give you cancer, that it's a big ball of fire sitting in the sky. I bet I could touch the sun and it would actually heal you. I bet if I stood on the sun, I would actually grow taller and be a cooler guy for my family. Remove the emoji, please. If you are posting things like this on really anyone's TikTok comments, but especially guys like this, you deserve prison. You deserve to go to jail. I'm sorry. Sorry. Bye. Raw meat isn't the only thing that Paulie Long really likes to promote. He also wants people to get off coffee because caffeine is bad for you. Sure. Let's see what his alternative is.
For those of you that are trying to quit coffee, I have the best solution for you. I quit coffee in March. It's now July. It's been 4 months. I replaced it with dark chocolate and butter.
Of course. Why wouldn't you do that? Just eat dark chocolate and butter first thing in the morning. It'll wake you right up because it's gross.
Yes, that's true. It is butter. And it's 100% dark chocolate, not the 60%, 70% bullshit, but get the real 100% dark chocolate cacao. Get grass-fed butter, not just normal shit butter, but grass-fed butter, good butter, and this will fuel you throughout the day.
How? There's no carbs there. It's fat and fiber, I guess, which like can fuel you. Not as well as like a bowl of fucking oatmeal would, or literally anything else. A banana would give you more energy than that.
My body craves this now. Talk about coffee being a drug. This is real coffee, and it's definitely a drug.
Wait, so why are you trying to stop drinking coffee if this is a worse addiction? And it like isn't doing anything for you.
Morning, everyone.
Butter.
Don't forget to eat your butter today.
I'm like 90% sure that's like the Irish butter that you can get at the grocery store. But he was like, you gotta get grass-fed real butter. That's still regular fucking butter. It's just like a little richer. Heart attack, speed run. Except not, because butter is the healthiest fat after animal fat. And the entire world has been lied to and misinformed about butter. The entire world has been lied to about butter, guys. He's like the kid on the playground that goes around eating bugs and being like, man, guys, do you like that? Except he's telling you that the bugs are better for you than coffee or some shit. I've had my share of juice boxes in the past, but these roly-polies are better than anything you've ever had before. I don't need fruit gushers, I just ate like 6 worms. It's awesome. Another arc that Paulie has chronicled of himself over the past several months is his breast milk journey. Let's take a look.
The long-awaited day for me to finally try a shot of breast milk straight from the teat has finally come. Cheers. It's good. It's like a little sweet too. I like it.
So that's like the first one, right? Clearly he was excited about drinking his wife's breast milk. I don't like the sentences I have to say when this is my job, but trust me, it gets worse.
You hear that? You hear him? I'm taking his breast milk. Fuck it. Snooze, you lose.
Yeah, this guy has a problem. This guy has either some severe, like, uncontrollable kink, or... No, I think that's it, actually. You can't do that. Here, this little fucking piece of shit, I'm drinking his breast milk. Because I like it more than he does. It's like, yeah, I know it's the only thing you can digest, but I'm hungry.
My boy didn't want the rest of his milk, so it's Daddy's turn.
This is pumped breast milk. I would never give my child baby formula. Ugh, that stuff is nothing but poison. This guy eats raw meat and eggs and drinks breast milk. Maybe he does know a lot about poison. But also, is he like into poison? Like, do you have to drink it out of the bottle like a baby? Do you have to do that? Or is that like optional? Because if you don't have to do that, I think it would be so much better if you didn't do that, you know?
Daddy want milk?
Yeah, this guy's got something wrong with him. That boy ain't right. I'd like to put him back in jail where he belongs. I'm done with all that. Paulie Long is a typical health food weirdo. He's just willing to go the extra mile and eat a bunch of gross shit on camera for attention. And it's kind of sad, but also kind of funny. Like I said, this kind of outrage marketing is just bizarre to me. And I don't feel like I'm platforming him because what platform does he really have? I mean, you guys want to go watch a guy eat some like raw eggs and steal his child's breast milk? Like, I guess go ahead. But at the end of the day, I just wanted to make fun of him for being a creepy weirdo. And it's hard to feel a lot of remorse because he's also like transphobic, just also. Like, so unrelated to the rest of his brand and the rest of what he does. He's also just like, yo, I know how to get a lot of likes. Let me stand on my porch real quick. Like I said a couple of times in this video, I think a lot of where Paulie's coming from comes from an understandable and justified place of frustration with the American medical institutions that currently dominate all medicine and fuck a lot of people out of care that they desperately need. But it has nothing to do with like science being wrong and has everything to do with the profit motive. And the day that more people see that, the day that we can collectively advocate for better quality of healthcare in this country. And before I get a bunch of comments from the Paulie stands, I'm fully aware that he does not live in the United States, but you can tell where his attitude comes from, right? It's pretty consistent with like your weird Facebook uncle. Paulie just happened to have the means to move to Indonesia and your weird Facebook uncle doesn't. So he stays in Kentucky complaining about the vaccine making people gay. And I'll take it again. I'll get vaxxed 5 more times. Make me gayer. You fucking try. But that's gonna do it for today. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please click like if you had a good time or subscribe for more videos just like this every week. If you haven't already checked it out, I do have a second channel where I'm uploading a lot of stream highlights. So go ahead and check out the second channel if you wanna look at it. And make sure you tune in for my next video where I eat only raw vegetables and see how many likes I get on TikTok. Bye. Thank you so much to my incredible supporters over on Patreon. If you want to join the Patreon, it's just $5 a month for video thumbnails the day before they come out, and your name at the end of every video, just like this.